Hi, I'm L. Robinson, and I want to welcome you to the Motivational Files. Now, what we're talking about today is manifestation for the rest of us. What do I mean by the rest of us? Well, we're going to get into that right about nowish. Hey, welcome once again to the Motivational Files right here on YouTube. I'm L. Robinson, the author of the book Have a Stellar Life, Positive Thoughts for an Effed Up World. I named this Manifestation for the Rest of Us for a very serious reason. Manifestation should and will work for every person. We're all connected. It's all energy. There's never a lack of anything in this universe. However, I had to take a page out of my first book, The Ghetto Survival Guide for Blacks and Latinos. You know, in my conversations in the last couple of weeks with people of color, they really don't buy into the manifestation thing. You know, sometimes if it's a good thing, people automatically think it's a setup. It's not going to work. It's not going to work for me. And that's part of the problem. And the hoods and the ghettos across this world, you know, we have a different sort of stressors. It's not like we have like a 50K or 100K job and we're just trying to get more. It's not like we don't have to worry about bills. We don't have to worry about children, our safety, dealing with the government, dealing with the law. These are all things that kind of set us up for not being able to manifest the things that we want, because we have this thing in our mind called doubt. You know, what I want to do is I really want to tweak the process. I can't change the process. It's not broken. It's not like it doesn't work. I just want to tweak the process a little bit for those of us that just live with a bunch of stressors. And how do we do that? Well, the first thing is we have to work very, very hard on changing our mindset. That is one of the most important first steps that we can take. Changing our mindset. And what do I mean by that? Well, the first thing is we have to become, as I've said many a time, we have to become resolution driven. You know, yes, the problems will always be there. It's just a part of life. But we have to stop focusing on the damn problem. Become resolution driven. You will find that that thing that I'm going to piggyback off of, the last episode was confidence. You know, once you have confidence, the doubts just seem to dissolve and fade away. Another thing that we have to do, and I want you guys to join in on this. I really, really want you guys to join in on this, because that's the only way that we're going to figure out if I've tweaked the process correctly. Now, what are the benefits? The benefits are you change your mindset to a more positive mindset. You actually begin the process of manifesting the things that you want, or at times the things that you need. And you just become an all-around better person because you're happy. You're sitting down and you're manifesting your deepest dreams and desires, and you're making them come into fruition. Another thing, and this is a very, very important thing, prayer and meditation. I'm not a super religious person. I actually believe in the universe. I believe in the mathematical perfection of the universe. I believe that the universe will supply us with all that we need, and that we are here to live a stellar life. Now, whatever you believe in is super cool, as long as it keeps you a positive individual, a positive force within this universe. So I basically agree with you. But that's why I say prayer and meditation. I meditate towards the universe. I ask the universe for my deepest and greatest desires, you know, and I do this as much as humanly possible. Yes, life goes on. You can't just stop in the middle of your commute, pull over to the side of the road and start meditating. However, you can always find time to meditate and pray. Attach yourself to the universe or your higher power. This begins the process of letting the universe or your higher power know that you are ready to manifest something great, something amazing. And it will start putting everything in line to ensure that that happens for you. The powers that be don't want most of us to latch on to this thing that they call the secret. That's why they named it that. It's something that they want to keep to themselves. It's something that they know works. It's something that they know can bring forth their greatest dreams and desires. So they don't really want the everyday human being, especially the disenfranchised, to tap into this power. But I'm here to tell you that you can do that. You can definitely do that. You know, with your prayer and meditation, you have to be focused on what you want. You can't leave vague situations like I want a lot of money, or I want a really big house, or I want a really fast car. You can't do that. You can't do that. You have to be specific. Whether it be a vision board or a picture of something, you've got to make that materialize within your mind. It's the only way it works. The universe is not going to play guesswork with you. It's going to actually say, is this what you want, or is this what you want? Okay? And, you know, I can't stress this enough. You have to always act with positive intentions or positive intent. Okay? So there's a balancing scale. There's, you know, the upsides, the downsides, the negative, the positive, good or bad, evil or just not evil. It doesn't really matter. There's always the other side to it. But when you tap into the energy that is abundance, when you tap into the energy that is love, when you tap into the energy that is greatness, that is always on the positive side of the coin. You have to, and I can't say this enough, you have to make every choice. And we make a zillion choices every day. Every day we're making a choice about something. Even whether it's time or not to cross the street, we're making a choice. Always make those choices with positive energy. All it does is help the process along. All it does is make the process easier. All it does is show your higher power of the universe that you actually deserve this because you're a positive individual. Now, I'm going to take a quick break, real quick. I'm probably going to put up an ad for the book, okay? Go ahead and get that. Go ahead and get that book. Have a Cell Life Positive Thoughts for an Effed Up World. I wrote that book coming out of a pain bubble, out of a depression bubble, out of a stress bubble. And the same way I'm trying to tweak this whole manifestation thing is the same way I thought when I wrote the book. There's got to be a better way. There definitely has to be a better way. It's just up to us to find that better way and believe that we can make this happen. So let's take a quick break and we'll be right back.
You cannot be a believer until you see your old life and the misery thereof and want to change.
You will find true success and happiness if you have only one goal. There really is only one, and that is this: to fulfill the highest, most truthful expression of yourself as a human being. You want to max out your humanity by using your energy to lift yourself up, your family, and the people around you. Theologian Howard Thurman said it best. He said, "Don't ask yourself what the world needs. Ask yourself what makes you come alive, and then go do that. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive."
All right, we are back. Go ahead and get that book. Amazing, amazing. You know, for the next couple of weeks, we're going to be going over this whole manifestation for the rest of us. There's nothing racial involved in it. It's just that I truly believe that we as Black and brown people actually go through a lot of unnecessary stress, and it has warped our mindset with nothing but doubt, negativity, or basically sometimes the feelings I can't win or I can't do this. Again, let me just bring up a few things. Manifestation actually works for everyone, okay? The universe doesn't look at whether you're black, you're brown, or yellow, or green, or purple. It doesn't look at that. It looks at what you are focused on. And again, like I said, just a recap is sometimes we have to change our mindset for the better. And in the environments that we live in, we find that we have a lot of doubts. You have to stop with the doubts. You have to become not problem driven, but resolution driven. And also prayer and meditation is a great way to start. It reinforces within your mind what it is that you're seeking, and it also reinforces to your higher power, the universe, that, hey, listen, I know you got this, I need this, can you help me manifest this into my life? So prayer and meditation whenever possible. Don't put yourself in a dangerous situation. Go ahead and find time in your day. We always find time for what we feel to be important. Another thing that I want to actually highlight is you've got to make your choices with positive intent. That is very, very important. That sends a whole vibration out to the universe that you are indeed a positive individual and you're of value to the rest of the universe, thereby making it easy for you to manifest what you are seeking. Another thing, again, I got the warm fuzzies. Another thing that I want to highlight and recap is, as you begin to manifest, focus on what it is that you want. Try not to be vague, because when you're meditating, you're praying, you need to create that mental image. Again, we're talking about energy. You're sending out this mental image out to the universe. So you have to be very specific and very exact. You can't be vague or wishy-washy or whatever you're going to give me. You have to be specific on your wants and your needs, because sometimes it is your needs. And that's all I have for this episode. Hopefully you'll go ahead and subscribe so you can catch the next episode, or recap on this stuff. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing a lot more of these. Again, I got the idea to do this series from my first book, The Ghetto Survival Guide for Blacks and Latinos. That book basically highlighted the things that go on in our neighborhoods and disenfranchised neighborhoods and the hoods and the ghettos across the world. There is a difference. But certain things always remain the same. Certain things, certain techniques, certain mindsets, they remain the same. Positive will always be positive. There's no gray line with positive. Manifestation, again, as I said in the beginning, works for everyone. We just needed to tweak the process just a little bit. Hey, leave comments. Let me know if this is working for you, if you like it, if you hate it, if you love it. Comments are always very important. I love your feedback. As I said, subscribe to the channel, and of course, get the book, Have a Cell Life, Positive Thoughts for an Effed Up World. That's all I have for this episode. I guess I'll just see you next week, and hopefully you'll be able to jump up and down and have that warm fuzzy, because you actually manifested that thing that you wanted, or in certain cases needed. L. Robinson, the author of Have a Cell Life, Positive Thoughts for an Effed Up World. And you already know, love you guys. Stay positive.